Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh.
Here's her beaky clip. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day. What is today's date? The 11th, so it's 12th. Tomorrow will be 12th. We are heading on to base to go to like a Christmas event that they're having. So we're going there. We were supposed to have breakfast with Santa this morning too at a different place, but we didn't wake up. Lilia slept until 8, so.
We slept until 8.
Yeah, you can go. But yeah, so we did not go to that this morning. And then there was supposed to be a parade today in downtown Pensacola that we were gonna go to, but it's also supposed to rain, so they postponed it by 3.5 hours. So now instead of starting at 3, it's starting at 6:30, and Lilia's bedtime is like 7:30. So that just wouldn't work, because if it starts at 6:30, it probably wouldn't end until like 9, probably 8 or 9. So then an hour drive home, so we decided not to go to that either. So we're gonna go. It's supposed to rain. It's very cloudy right now, so we'll see how long we stay at this Christmas event, but maybe we'll get another Christmas picture of Lilia. We have her in a different outfit, so hopefully we can get her in a different outfit. Ow, my hair is so naughty. We can get her another Christmas picture with Santa, so that's exciting. They need to stop doing this. It's Saturday. Go home. Lilia. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Actually, a lot more sensitive because they're not bred. They're not bred to house those strong backs. It's over here.
Oh, the pony.
That's what we're doing. I'm gonna be in both bands, also singing the top band and sax and second band.
So when we do that, like we're she's on trumpet and Wayne's on the baritone.
So you can enjoy that.
You know how like they need
It's also.
Come over here.
I wonder if oh, you look bad. He's bad.
We're home now. We just ate lunch. We ate leftovers. So I'm going to try to edit the vlog real quick. And then Mauricio is going to brew a batch of his beer. So we're like tag teaming Lilia duty. So we get this done real quick, and then it'll be my turn to be with Lilybug while Mauricio does his thing. Good morning, guys. It's the next next day. We didn't finish the vlog yesterday because
You suck.
I know. We didn't finish the vlog yesterday because the camera had no space and I was eating cereal and I didn't feel like getting it right. I didn't feel like deleting footage, so we're gonna do the advent calendars today before I end the video and start another one.
So what, on 11?
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a moose. What are you gonna say then? Or like a reindeer?
I would say reindeer.
Let's see what it looks like. This would be the third time where I'm super confident in what I have, and it's not.
What is it?
A dog
The heck?
dressed up as a reindeer.
Oh my gosh.
A doggo. Dixie's doggo. You got Star Wars? Circle?
I got a square Star Wars.
What is your?
Which one was she already?
No. Alright.
It's the same, one of the same ones. Nothing new.
Let's go see the baby before I end the video. Making coffee and gonna cook breakfast. Okay, say hi. Say good morning. Good morning. Say we'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Say bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Good morning guys. You probably can tell that there was not a vlogmas yesterday. Hold on, let me change my battery in my camera. Alright, that's better. So Lilia got a fever last night and it was like 101.7 the first time I took it. And then I gave her Tylenol and hoping it would come down. I waited about 30 minutes and took it again just to make sure it wasn't rising too fast. And it was 103.2, I believe. I have it on my phone, but so it had gotten higher. I waited for the Tylenol to kick in and it finally went down to like 101.2. And it kind of fluctuates between 102 and 101. I haven't really seen it back up at 103, but then again, I didn't take her temp at all last night. Just right before we went to bed, I took it, and then we took it this morning. So we called the pediatrician the first thing this morning when they opened, and we scheduled an appointment to come in at 11:45 to get her tested for a UTI and also check her ears, just because she had been messing with her ears a little bit, so we wanted to rule that out. So the plan, our pediatrician was out of the office, so our plan was to go to the pediatrician's office and have them check her ears and just make sure it wasn't her ears, and then if it wasn't her ears, we would be sent to the ER, just because they only had one doctor in the office, and considering she's had a high fever and I guess a fever for a long time, in knowing her history, not a long time in general, but a long time in her history, knowing her history, they were going to send us to the ER for her urine. But then they called me back like at 11-ish, right at like 11 maybe, and they said that they had talked to our pediatrician and then she wanted us to go straight to the ER because she had a fever up in the 102s, 103s, and it had lasted for a long time. And I mean, so it wasn't that long, but I guess they thought it was a long time. I was kind of confused on that part when they said, like, since she's had a fever for so long, and she hasn't had a fever that long, just like overnight, like late afternoon, right when Mauricio went to work is basically when she had a fever. So like 4:30, I believe, is when I took care of 5, somewhere around there. I gave her Tylenol at like 5:30, so I probably took her temp at like 5:20 or something like that. So it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. But yeah, they called and said they want us to go to the ER, so we're headed there now. I don't know if Vlogmas will be up. It wasn't up yesterday, as you probably can already tell. I don't know if it will be up today, and I don't know if it will be up tomorrow, depending on how Lilia is feeling. What I might do is just end up posting like yesterday's Vlogmas, because there wasn't very much footage, and today's Vlogmas all in like one video, so that I can get caught up. But if I end up not being able to edit today either, then I'm gonna be behind. and I'll just have to like finish Vlogmas like after Christmas. I'm gonna keep filming, but I just don't know if I'll be able to edit and post if Lily is not feeling well. The last time she had a UTI, it took her like 14 days to get on the right antibiotic to make her feel better. It took her forever to get on the right antibiotic for the right bacteria to make her feel better. So that's why I'm like, it could take just a couple of days for it to clear up, or it could take a couple of weeks. Yeah, all the way up till Christmas for her to not, you know, at least have a fever. And for those 2 weeks, she like slept all the time. So it's not like I wouldn't be able to edit, but I just am not gonna put it as a priority, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna be on Instagram, and I'm also about to post on my community tab on YouTube so that you guys already know what's going on. But yeah, we're almost to the hospital. It's all the way in Pensacola. It's like a 45-minute drive. What's probably gonna happen is if it's a long wait, Mauricio will just have to leave us at the hospital and come pick us up after he gets off work, which is like super late. But I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I guess it kind of depends on what they find, like what they tell us is wrong, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated and try to vlog as much as I can while we're in the hospital. I mean, we probably are gonna have a lot of downtime because the last time we went to the hospital for a UTI, we didn't even get seen. We were there for like 3 or 4 hours, I feel like. We never got seen. We were still in the waiting room, and we decided just to leave because she was breaking her fever without Tylenol while we were there. And we were like, you know what, we're just gonna leave. So we left. So I don't know what's gonna happen today. We probably won't leave today because she's not even on antibiotics. At least that time she was on antibiotics. This time she's not even on them. Just her prophylactic, which is not nearly as much as what they normally have to put her on when she does have an active UTI. But then again, I don't know what she has going on. My guess is a UTI, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. Say we have a UTI, huh? I got a UTI. We're just waiting for our urologist to make the next call. I forgot my camera in the car.
Ooh.
So we're just waiting for the urologist to decide what we're gonna do next. I guess he's gonna decide if we have to be admitted or not. I hope not. So I'm watching this vlog back, and I just kind of want to narrate a little bit, like little blocks. So this is like present time Amanda. So I recorded when we were at the ER. I did want to just say that the reason why she looked so puffy and swollen is because they'd given her a lot of liquids just to make sure she was hydrated. That's really important with the UTIs, to make sure she has a bunch of fluids and that she continues to urinate. That's really important. So that's why she looked puffy. She actually was starting to act like herself a little bit. She was like going through hills and valleys. If you don't know, she can't have Motrin or ibuprofen, so she can just have Tylenol. And so she can't alternate between the two. So usually what happens is that the Tylenol will get into her system and her fever will drop and she'll start to feel better. And then the Tylenol will start to wear off like the last hour and her fever will peak again. And then it's time to give her Tylenol. So then she'll be like the worst at the hill. And then once the Tylenol starts to work, she goes back down with her fever and she starts acting herself. So that's kind of what was going on in those footage. And then the next clip you're gonna see in her red car, we had been admitted, and that was the next day. So we were admitted that night and we spent the night in the hospital, and that's where you guys see the footage of her in the car with no onesie on. And then the next clip is her with a onesie on in the same car outside, and that is actually the next day, which is today, which is the day we got admitted. So we spent 2 nights in the hospital with her on IV antibiotics, and now we are back home. So that's kind of like the gist of it all. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, that's kind of what is happening in this footage and like what happened. But just to like, I guess I just didn't realize that I hadn't filmed on my camera. I was mostly on Instagram. She did get diagnosed with a UTI. The reason why they admitted us is because it was a hard bacteria to fight, and they wanted to make sure that we were there when the resistance to different antibiotics came back, and that if we needed to change the antibiotics we could. So we had to wait on her culture to come back for the sensitivity, I believe is what they were calling it, the sensitivity test. And then we were also waiting on urology fun fact, urology never came, and they blatantly told us this morning that urology did not have time to come see us, so they wouldn't be seeing us. So we will be officially 100% switching urologists, just because I feel like if you don't have time to see my daughter, I'm gonna find a doctor that does have time to see her. That was kind of like, literally, they just like pulled the last string, and I'm done with that. I'm supposed to make an appointment with them, and I am going to make an appointment with them in January, the beginning of January, and I'm going to express, like, if you don't have time for my daughter, if you don't have time for her to be your patient, you need to let me know so I can find a doctor who does have time for her, because it's kind of ridiculous that I waited in this hospital. Basically, I stayed the night, 2 nights waiting on them. Like, that's the reason why I was there, is they were waiting for the urologist. Then they're like, oh, well, we were just waiting for her fever to break, which doesn't make any sense because her fever could come and go for the next 10 days. That's fairly common. So eventually we were able to work out a plan where we could leave. Once they basically told us that urology wasn't coming to see us, I was like, well, then I want to go home. If this is treatable at home, I can make her more comfortable at home. I'm more comfortable at home. I can always come back if I need to. And she's showing signs of improvement, hasn't had a fever for almost 24 hours. Like, we want to go home. So we were able to come home today. We are on an antibiotic, an oral antibiotic, and we will follow up with urology the first week of January. And then I'm also going to call her pediatrician. Actually, I have an appointment with her pediatrician on the 28th anyways, and I think that's like 2 days after she finishes her antibiotics, but that makes sense, it's Christmas, so I'm just gonna wait then to kind of talk to her about it. And I'm also gonna talk to her about the urology thing, because she's also very kind and nice about that. So anyways, that's kind of the recap of it. Lilia is doing better. She's doing a lot better. She's more of herself. She's still a little clingy, but no fever, and she's actually still sleeping, so she's doing really good. She's definitely exhausted, and I'm gonna probably go to bed once I get this video up. So I just kind of wanted to like give you guys more depth into detail of what was going on. Lilia, are you riding? Hi. Is that so fun? Oh. Lilia.
Lilia.
Exhausted is an understatement. I'm literally so tired after spending 2 nights in the hospital. I barely slept at all. Lilia barely slept at all. She's in bed right now. So hopefully she gets a good night's sleep tonight. I'm gonna try to edit this vlog. I'm not looking forward to it, but I need to get it done since I'm so freaking far behind now. So you guys probably already see this as up. So the last thing I uploaded, I'm gonna look right now before I turn this down. Alright, the last Vlogmas I uploaded was 11. Today is 15. So I'm gonna upload Vlogmas day 15, and then we'll just keep going from there to make up for the 4 days that I missed. I will keep going until the new year, so I'll vlog up until December 31st, so it'll be like Vlogmas, and I'll do the last day of Vlogmas, and then I'll just start normal vlogs for the rest of the year, and then hopefully continue on doing them into next year. But I just wanted to like kind of give that update for you guys, so you know that there's not any videos coming out like of the past, like after this video. Like, it will just be day 15, and then we'll just go to day 16, which will be tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I say that very lightly because it wasn't very much to enjoy, but thank you to everybody who messaged me on Instagram and said your prayers. I am so thankful that so many of you guys sent so many prayers and thoughts and recommendations, and I'm just very, 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 very thankful for you guys. So thank you again, and we will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll start the advent calendar again tomorrow as well, and we'll just go into regular vlogging and get back right into it. So thank you guys for understanding, and bye guys.